Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac daily challenges. We're doing Isaac today. I know Mathis beat me yesterday. There's nothing wrong with that. I talked to him about it. I was like, how the hell did you get an extra 3,000 points when I didn't? And apparently what he did, well, first off, he also managed to get Tammy's Head Brimstone somehow. I saw Tammy's Head. I never saw Brimstone, but I know Kate had Brimstone as well. But he used Forget Me Now immediately upon getting it in Boss Rush, did the Depths 2 again, then did Boss Rush. So he didn't get double points for doing Boss Rush, but he might have gotten another, 1.5k exploration bonus for doing the Depths 2, and beat the game faster. So honestly, I mean, that's like an incredibly good score. More credit to him, and it taught me a valuable application of Forget Me Now. Probably not worth using on the Hush fight to just, speed your life up a little bit. Or give you some more items for free, I guess. On a normal run, yeah. So, kind of no idea how this run's gonna work. I guess it's hard mode, but it's, I just assume that all runs are hard mode. We're going all the way down to the chest, it looks like, so we probably don't care. Yeah, I'll take sticky bombs, mostly because we get 5 extra bombs early. That could be a library right next to us. If we go to the chest, or the dark room for that matter, we don't care about playing the self-sacrifice room, so that's a little bit of a load off my shoulders. We don't have to be as concerned with actually making sure that we've, got enough HP to play the self-sacrifice room. We just don't have to worry about it. All we have to worry about is, playing as well as we feel that we can. So that could be our secret room back there. One key is very useful for the next floor. Usually you're dealing with small floors this early, so I really think that probably below us is going to be our secret room, although it could also be off to the right side here. Either way, we're using a bomb. Oh, that was just an incredible jump. I mean, I feel bad that I took damage there, but at the same time, that was like a once-in-a-lifetime, over-the-pop McTwisty there. Ryan Nyquist would be, he's a BMX. Oh, he's not a BMX, he's a BMX rider. I didn't want to use Dave Mira, because then you'd think I'm a poser, or Matt Hoffman. Instead, I said Ryan Nyquist, who I always remember because he has the same name as me. So, we got a little bit of extra consumable love there, but no quarter, unfortunately, and that's another little bit of poor damage, but life goes on. Don't sweat it too much too early, at least. Do you think that wouldn't be our secret room? I just want to come back over here. Thank God we're not on an XL floor. This floor is a little bit longer than I expected it to be. But as long as it's not an XL floor, we haven't screwed ourselves out of a chance at the deal with the devil, so I'm not sweating that too much just yet. We did get a reroll, which is, I guess that's hard mode coming through here. I guess I often forget that the dailies are not necessarily on hard mode unless otherwise indicated, so I'm used to these like 2-minute first floors. That's not our secret room either. Okay, that's extremely unfortunate. And that was just god-awful damage, but at least we do have an opportunity to trade a bomb for a key. We could do it twice if we wanted to, and there's an opportunity to trade a bomb for a battery charge, which would actually be really useful if what we get from our boss fight here sucks the big one. Let's see if we can get both of these. We absolutely can. And then let's see how this looks. You know what? I'm going to try to find a second secret room right here as well. Striking out big time right now. Okay, the haunt. It's no joke. Could theoretically die if we play our cards extremely wrongly. Did manage to spawn a couple of spiders there, actually, which is really nice. And that is poor damage, but we're still in this. Just don't die against the haunt on the first floor. I really feel like this is kind of a bottleneck daily. Yesterday's daily was not a bottleneck daily. Yesterday's daily was, like, really good throughout. On today's daily, this first floor has looked a little, not super dicey because you are starting as Isaac, but dicey enough that I wouldn't expect it to be like an automatic, leave this situation with a lot of HP. I'm playing pretty poorly, but I think a lot of people will take damage on this floor as well, so I'm not feeling too bad. Mr. Dolly is worth it. The tears up is nice, so we get back to full HP. I think we're just gonna go, honestly. We're a little bit tight on time already, so we won't have an arcade on the next floor. I do think IV bag is something I have to, like, really start considering as a, an important strategy for dailies. Because it doesn't actually, it gives you, it's hard to explain. It gives you a penalty for taking damage, but it doesn't affect your damage penalty. And if you get anything that gives you consumables for taking damage, like a bloody penny, Well, it doesn't really give you a consumable for taking damage, but it does if you have IV bag. Or fanny pack, or, you know, piggy bank or anything like that. I think it can be used to create like a few extra 1,000 points on a daily run. Not the kind of thing you'd consider if you were just trying to win, but if you're trying to throw down a good daily score for sure. It's the kind of thing that can be valuable. Sure, I really like number 1. It carries some extreme consequences, but we do have the range up for Mr. Dolly already. 5 cents does allow us to get into our shop, and honestly, I'd rather buy like a tarot card or a playing card than a Spirit Heart if we don't have to buy a Spirit Heart. But if we have to buy a Spirit Heart, that's fine too. I just realized we didn't go to our library on the last floor, but then I'm thinking maybe that actually was a shop. I don't recall seeing another area to deposit a key on that floor, so I might be mistaken. Oftentimes I find myself a little bit begrudgingly taking number 1, an item that I really like, but sometimes the range downgrade is just not worth it. Usually I take it regardless, but honestly, because of the range upgrade, I think we're doing just fine here. Like, this is actually kind of awesome. Having this increased rate of fire is allowing us to tear through these enemies quickly, and you know, we've already got our range sorted. Unless we pick up something that is like a drastic shot speed downgrade, we're probably fine for the near future. There is a tinted rock in there, and we also get another Spirit Heart and key out of that one. I might not get the full exploration bonus on this floor. I really want to keep ourselves, you know, well-paced here. I think we're doing really well, though. Wow, that was another really good chest. Got 7 bombs. Let's go through our boss fight first and just see, you know, how things look when we come out of it. If we get Brimstone or Mom's Knife, obviously we'll probably do a little bit more exploration because we can afford to, and if we get, like, something super shitty, we could just go down to the next floor, but I would like to find the secret room on this floor, if it's at all possible. That would be sweet if you could actually get Little Horn to get hit by his own bullet, and it would do a lot of damage. It's not an easy setup to get, but would be nice. Yo, dude, you have no chance. You might as well just relent right now. We won't take our HP yet. It probably won't matter, but we won't take it just yet. I think we take Black Powder because it's decent, and then reroll the other 2. Although, maybe we don't take Black Powder. Maybe we just reroll both of them right away. Instead, we get Judas' Shadow and Cambion Conception, and Paperclip, which is actually really good. Sure, I think this is actually completely fine. Let's take our damage bonus. Walk in here, respawn as Dark Judas, take our HP. There is a battery charge back here, should we want it. And now we got double damage, decent range. Cambion Conception works really well with an IV bag, just throwing that out there in case we actually do get to make our dream come true there. Not a secret room again. Secret rooms are impossible to find, apparently. Not a secret room again. Okay, well, I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna do some exploration here. Just to see what we got going on. Shouldn't have hesitated there. We got a bomb. Where the heck is our secret room, man? Find myself very confused indeed. Honestly, I think we just head down to the next floor. Let's go in. There might be a half-price item. There's not a half-price item, but there is an opportunity to possibly get a nickel. And that's not a nickel, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have been all over. Yeah, let's buy that too. Otherwise, I would have been all over the Chaos pickup. But we're very much behind schedule right now. And considering how, like, close we've been in a lot of situations to not being able to make the Hush fight, I do worry that we're too far behind schedule to be content with our existing. There's no secret rooms on this run, apparently. Sorry. Basically what I'm getting at is we need to speed up, which is fine. You know, it's not the first time we've ever been in this situation, so it's not the end of the world, but we really would benefit from going faster, and I think that it's worth being a minute behind schedule to be Dark Judas, or to have Dark Judas's damage bonus at least, but you know, we also want to avoid screwing ourselves completely. Sure, power pill. It's acceptable. So this is probably a shop, but it could be a library. This could be a secret room. We finally found a secret room, and it's the one floor, or it's on the one floor where we have no idea where we're going. So that's always exciting. Let's blow this up. That's just science, man. We got some money out of it, but we don't really want to go to our shop. I think that's fair to say. We have a great trinket. If we can get Guppy's tail, then I'll be super stoked to have paperclip. This room continues to go really well. We don't want to leave the item room behind on this floor. Even if we're a little tight on time and we have to backtrack a little bit to make it happen, I think it's worth it because of the reroll. Hopefully, though, we just get a shop that's like... Not a shop, sorry. A deal with the devil, and the deal with the devil is so good that we don't even, like, have to worry about any items for the rest of the run if we don't want to. So we are going to have to backtrack, but we normally want to be out of this floor by 10 minutes, and honestly, I think because of our incredible rate of fire and the awesome damage bonus from Dark Judas, that seems like completely easily done. Just got to find kind of the... I mean, it's hard to explain because I'm an idiot when it comes to, like, mathematics, particularly geography. I'm not an idiot when it comes to math. I'm an idiot when it comes to, like, physical geometry, though. But there's, like, little radials that you can stand in against the stain. I think we'll take the speed upgrade. That are completely safe. I take the speed upgrade, by the way, not for, already been that way, right? Yeah. Not for, you know, oh, it's going to lower our amount of time required to beat the run. Actually, because I think that speed is super valuable for dodging. But, you know, your mileage may vary. If you don't like speed as much as I do, you might want to reroll that one. That didn't quite come out right. But you might want to reroll that speed upgrade regardless. So one of these is actually a library. And I think we have the keys necessary to try to bust it wide open. So let's go for it. I think this is probably our shop. This is not our shop. This is our library. So for a little bit of damage... We can take the Bible, use it, and then we get the persistent ability to fly even after we get rid of the Bible. So a Pop Book of Sin, really hoping for a battery charge, didn't get it, that's okay. We come back. Then we re-roll, we still have the flying effect from the battery. We get Book of Revelations, Anarchist Cookbook. Let's be honest, we're just getting books at this point to, you know, speed up the process of turning this into an item room. I was really hoping that would be 48-hour energy, which it isn't, but life goes on. What the heck? Where's our item room? I'm very confused now. We haven't been up here. Okay, we're gonna be, again, about a minute behind schedule. It's kind of dangerous. We continue to find, like, compelling reasons to be a minute behind schedule. Eventually, we're gonna find ourselves... I doubt we'd be unable to get to Hush, but I really think that maybe we'd be unable to get to Boss Rush. Or sorry, other inverted. I really doubt we'd be unable to get to Boss Rush. Instead, you know, we'll go on that Boss Rush and we'll be so slow getting out of it that we won't be able to fight Hush. Both of which would be very disappointing for me. That was poor damage on my part, but life goes on. Leech is okay, but not good enough. Mom's Wig is okay, but maybe not good enough. Tractor Beam is okay, but maybe not good enough. Oh, Lost Protector is definitely not good enough. Sure, I will take X-Ray Vision. Mostly because it's a daily. That is not 48-hour energy. Any chance we got 2 rooms left? Doesn't... Oh, we got a Curse Room. Man, we're gonna be a little tight, but a Thame is a good item. I think we're very tight here, but I think we save our money and use it to possibly spawn an arcade on the next floor. I think we actually go right here. Man, we're so far behind schedule. That's not good. Neither is that. We're gonna need to bust ass on the next floor. Like, we're gonna need to go faster than I'm comfortable with. That's okay. Life goes on, but we're really gonna be tight for getting into Boss Rush. We got 3 floors in the next 8 minutes. That's just to get to Boss Rush. Might be nice as well to be able to get into Boss Rush in such a time that we could actually do our Hush fight. Realistically as well. But I think that the run is actually fine so far. Like, for all of my fear-mongering here, I think the actual damage on the run is really nice. Is this a secret room? It is. We do run the risk of potentially dying. That's a risk I'm not super thrilled about, but presumably all we gotta do is get into our shop and then that won't be an issue. Just buy a Spirit Heart on there. Hopefully no greed fights. If I die on this run, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed because, like, it's easy. Or at least it should be easy to do relatively well. I think we're gonna have to ignore this boss trap room. Yeah, it's not a... Like, it could be good, but it's not really a worthwhile chance. Okay, at least we're killing the spiders in, like, one hit. I think it's one hit. Yeah, it looks like one hit. This way, they can't really rush us down too much, at least because our rate of fire is high. If we were doing shit damage or had, like, really low rate of fire, this could be a serious problem. There's an arcade, which is something that we wanted, but is sadly not really in the cards for us right now. Simply because of the fact that we don't have enough HP to really justify playing it. It kind of scares the shit out of me. And we got, man, we got like I've basically made my own bed on this daily. I'm so tight for time and so tight for HP because of my own, like, desire to kind of, like, min-max it in the world's weirdest way. But those libraries, man, they could come back for us. They could come through in the clutch. Give us a 4 item room. Just don't walk on the spikes by accident, for Christ's sake. That'll be horrible. Cancel Christmas. Again, though, we're super lucky that our DPS is so good that we don't have to, you know, really feel like we're struggling too hard. Hate these fat bat Tomo flies, though. They take 85 shots to kill. And they're coming down, man! Where is our shop? I have to go faster. I need the Emperor card, please. Oh, shit, these guys do. Is it champion, man? They do 1 full heart. Be careful. Thank you! Okay, we actually have an Eternal Heart that we could use to potentially survive. We're fighting the Frail. It's not the world's worst enemy. At least once you actually know what the attacks are. I can't skip the item room and shop, man. It's just like, it doesn't fit my worldview right now to do that. There goes our Eternal Heart. We almost died. I'm gonna take the safety pin for survival's sake. Holy shit. Okay, well, I mean, there's some obvious things to say. One of them would be, hey, maybe I shouldn't have taken that Eternal Heart into the boss fight. It's starting to slip away, and I'm not talking about it. Give me the people, let them free my soul. I'm just, like, actually scared. Hey, there's the body. Now I'm not scared at all, except for time. What do we got in here? It's a greed fight. Nothing wrong with this. Give me the Steam Sale, please. The esteemed sale. Thank you. We're not going to give a shit about Boss Rush. Not Boss Rush. About the Blood Bank. We're almost 1 full floor behind where I want to be to get into Boss Rush, but I have faith. Not getting a deal with the devil on this floor may have compromised the entirety of the run, but I believe, man. Okay, where are we gonna go? We're really gonna rush. Normally, I wouldn't do this on a regular run at this point at least, but on a daily, we have to do Boss Rush. We have to at least give it a try. Do I think we have a great chance? No, I think we have a horrible chance, but I do think we have a chance. Okay, there's just endless self-sacrifice rooms. My whole life is just my sacrifice by Creed off of their 2001 album, Weathered, right now. It's actually their 2003 album, Weathered. 2001 was, Human Clay. Okay, it's good stuff. Just keep... If we get out of here by 18 minutes, there's a chance. And it's not even a guarantee we'll get out of here by 18 minutes. The miter is very acceptable. Okay, we also have, I'm assuming, our shop here. Didn't get any extra black hearts there, but life goes on. Blow this guy up. Buy the 9-volt. Buy this. 2 of diamonds, huh? I was really hoping that'd be a Joker card, but 2 of diamonds is not bad. It's our second secret room. Several runes, huh? Burkano, we just pop. Onsus. Maybe we save this and use it on the next floor to get to Boss Rush. Awaz doesn't take us any further than we're already going. Hagalaz doesn't matter. Algiz is really good, but I think we want Onsus, honestly. So we'll take Onsus. This, I wouldn't say it guarantees us a chance at Boss Rush, but it does give us a good shot at it. Assuming we don't have a curse on the next floor. If we have a curse on the next floor, Algiz would be much better. Alright, the adversary. Not an easy boss fight. And we do really, really want to stay... Whoa, I thought that was going to be the spider attack. We really want to stay smart on this one, so we have a good chance at getting the deal with the devil. So far, so good. I'm going to throw a bomb down. He got caught by it. We didn't spawn any spiders because I don't know how the egg sac bombs work. And he's dead. And we get the caffeine pill, which I'll take because I got to get the fuck out of here. And we'll take the mark, reroll the other one. Missing page 2, I don't think is worth taking. That was almost terrible damage. Okay, our pill was puberty, aka basically meaningless. I'm going to take a little opportunity to try to pick up some spirit hearts. 4 bombs for 2 spirit hearts is an acceptable trade, and we're going to really motor right now. we gotta make some time, man. So we pop Onsus. Okay, the boss fight is down this way, so I know there's a dice room over there. I know there's a lot of interesting stuff. We're gonna power through and try to get to our boss room. And I really actually don't think we're gonna make it. And if it's clear that we're not gonna make it, we'll just go to our item room. We'll go back. You know, we got plenty of time to go back and still make it to our hush fight. At least try to throw down like a decent score. We got a black heart out of that, which is really nice. Oh, and a spirit heart as well. Not having any bombs sucks real bad right now. I'm almost like maybe we should just take damage on Mom so that we get the Athame, you know, Call to the Void. Try to hit enemies. It's not a long-term strat, but it's a strat that might serve us well as we try to get into, the boss rush room. We have to kill Mom within like a minute, which shouldn't be too bad, but you know, I'm wary because I don't have an orbital or anything. 3 flies are probably going to be gone in the next room, but I suppose it doesn't hurt. Just try quickly. Whoa! Okay, that was extremely lucky. We got Dry Baby. I don't know how much it actually helps us in the next room, but in general, that's very nice. Alright, Mom got caught in a little explosion there. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that one. Something pornography, maybe. Okay, it looks like we will make it to boss rush. How does our run look for boss rush? I'd say a little bit below average, but, you know, we have a chance to pick up an item on it. We might get a deal with the devil on this floor as well if we get super lucky. We did. Okay, we'll take the Polaroid, of course. And, yeah, Dark Bomb is worth taking. Let's see what we've got inside of boss rush. We want to do boss rush as quickly as possible. Crystal Ball is just okay. Stompy's not worth it. My Reflection's not worth it. Okay, I think you just re-roll everything. Gish, Pyromaniac, the Soul, or Tech Point 5. Well, unfortunately, we only have 2 options. Otherwise, I'd love Pyromaniac, but we're going to take the Soul. We have to take something to do the room. We also just got Succubus out of Cambion Conception, which is actually incredible. It also gives us a damage bonus while we're standing within the Succubus aura, so we'll be trying to make that happen, but it's not going to be super likely all the time. We really need to get out of here by, you know, probably like 26 minutes might be realistic. And this whole run has been the edge of my fucking seat, man. Like, we have not had, oh, that was dumb. We have not had, you know, too many opportunities to kind of rest on our laurels and be like, check it out, we're really strong and fast. Instead, the whole fucking run has been, you know, balls to the wall to bang the bang dicky. Just keep yourself moving back. Does this guy ever stop doing that dumb attack? Come on, man. Spawn Brownie, you got a mouths to feed. That's good, that's good. Really wish we could just destroy this rock here so that I could actually stand in relative safety. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. I'm shooting exclusively at the rock. Okay. 2016's biggest movie star, and yet I just firing my urine tears at him. That doesn't seem very respectful at all, does it? It's going okay so far. I mean, we're doing damage. It's not the most damage I've ever seen done, but it's not insignificant. Number 1 was a great pickup. This daily's gonna be fucked, man. I can't tell if this is one of those dailies that's pretty strong, or if it's one of those dailies that, you know, the majority of people are gonna fuck up early, or if the majority of people are not gonna make boss rush. I have no idea. Like, my score right now could be top 1%, or it could be like top 10%. I mean, it sounds like I'm, I guess, being a little bit cocky there. I don't mean it like that. You know, top 10% is still is pretty good, but it's not good for our standards lately, at least. But I feel like, you know, we've mostly played okay on today's run. With the exception of that one floor where I lost my Eternal Heart. But, you know, that shit happens sometimes. Thank you, Dry Baby. That was actually very nice. Dry Baby's been really helpful. Succubus existing is going to be really nice for us, I think. It's really hard to get yourself into a position where you know you can be in that Succubus aura. At least on boss rush when enemies are, like, constantly teleporting up to you and stuff like that. Did you destroy the rock? You did not destroy the rock. You also didn't really shoot the angel that much, but you did still help me get the kill there, so I appreciate it. We're coming up on 23 minutes. I think we're easily more than halfway through. And we will have a reroll ready for whatever item comes at the end. So if it sucks, we can reroll it. I think if we make it to the Hush fight and survive, we're going to have a good position on today's daily. Like, I think we'll be in the top, you know, 2% or something like that, potentially. Unless by missing that deal with the devil, I missed, like, an enormous seam. Which does happen, man. Well, this is a little tricky, but thank you for killing Little Gish for me. Remember, it's 15 waves, as far as I can recall, so we've probably done, like, 9 or 10? What did I say, 26 minutes? That was bad damage, but we got through it at least. I don't even mind fighting Haunt in this situation. Adversary's gonna be annoying, but maybe he can actually, like, shoot the Haunt, or the Haunt can shoot him with their laser beams. Fair to say we probably should have focused on the adversary first. Come on. Let me get out of here by 25 minutes. If I can get out of here by 25 minutes and I rush my ass off, we can do Hush and survive and feel like, you know, good Isaac players. Plus, Mathis isn't doing the dailies lately because he's got to get prepared for PAX East. Well, he hasn't said that, but he's like, I'm going to focus on doing other stuff lately. And I'm like, that's because you got to get, you know, 15 videos done to be uploaded by PAX East. I get it. I'm part of the biz. So I think we're going to have, you know, we're going to be competing with a Luke and, you know, Kate on the dailies. And there are no slouches, man. Luke has been killing it lately, and Kate, she learned from the master, if I'm the master, which is probably debatable. Yo, we gotta finish this, though. This is good. I'm very happy to be taking some damage to speed this up. This is possibly our last wave. Come on, come on. It's just all fucking horses. Goodbye, horses. Crying over you. This shit lasts forever, but we're getting close to the point where my prediction was actually correct, so I do think there's some satisfaction that I can derive from that, right? Maybe this is our last wave, please? Ah, it never ends, man! It's like the hook from Sugar Ray's song, When It's Over. At least give me, like, a DPS upgrade from finishing the room. Okay, it's just Brownie, or, you know, Yellow Dingle. Oh, the Yellow Dingle hit me. Oh, Charlie. That wheelie hurt. Now we're done. Midas Touch. Have to take it. It's not a DPS upgrade, but if we can get the permanent Polaroid invincibility, it's huge. Alright, we have less than 4.5 minutes to do 2 floors. Let's get this shit done instantly. I almost wish this was an XL floor. It's not. That's okay. Thank you, Succubus. We should really spend as much time possible standing in Succubus's aura that we can. You know, we've done a little bit of expedited exploration here. That was good. That was really good. We will go back for this Spirit Heart. Succubus is probably almost strong enough to kill the Blastocyst parts by itself, I'm assuming. Now, I'd really like to be out of this floor by 28 minutes. Again, it's optimistic, but we've kind of been living in that optimism for a long time. You know, that's nothing new to me to have these pretty aggressive kind of valuations on our time right now. At least we killed the one that spawns the tractor beam. And hey, oh, there we go. That's awesome. Every time we get hit, we're also one play closer to getting another familiar from Cambion Conception. Dark Bum, this one's for you. This bum's for you. The Dark Bum story. Now, I would pretty much without hesitation reroll a single cube of meat, but That's only because we're past the mom fight. Prior to the mom fight, it's super valuable, but this late in the game is not that big of a deal. Instead, we get Pageant Boy. What a huge play! I'm joking. Down to the next floor. We now have 3 minutes to get to the mom's heart fight, but we found our secret room right off the bat, which can sometimes, as we saw on our last floor, be a little bit of like an expedited... it's like a hub that allows us to travel quickly. So the Pageant Boy pickup was obviously really bad. I would much rather have Cube of Meat, especially if we can get some permanent Polaroid invincibility. That's a sticky nickel. I'm not using my last bomb to get value out of it. We got enough keys to justify this, even though this is the wrong way. Sure, I don't really want to spend too much time here, but that's fine. We got some points. I think we're in the driver's seat again, but, you know, certainly we'd like to be going a lot faster than this. But if we make the Hush fight, that's when we can stop worrying about time completely. And start worrying about the fact that, holy shit, are we actually going to fight Hush with this little HP? And the answer, of course, is, you know, we have no choice, so yes. Hope we get, like, I don't know, Bloody Penny or something like that. I just realized we don't even really need too many keys for the Hush situation because we have, the lockpick device here, which has another name, but a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, of course, so I'm thinking this still smells pretty sweet. Hopefully we still get a spirit heart from you. Yes. Am I a little scared about our time? I wouldn't say no to your assessment. I understand that there is a spirit heart back there, but I'm gonna kind of emphasize going a little faster now, and I'm gonna emphasize going so fast that I'm not even gonna make the standard, damn baby, I can't do it that fast, but I know someone who can. Twister, got you looking at the, and then I've done it, of course. Yes, I know there's a lot of spirit hearts there, but I can't really afford to spend the time, unfortunately, for Dark Bum to pick those up. Hey, thanks a lot for teleporting me past the big room. That's actually a huge help, and there's our boss fight. We should be completely fine. Alrighty. Well, never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. Apparently, I froze you with Midas Touch. I didn't even think that I had touched you, but they disagree, and I'm happy to see it, obviously. Thank you, Dry Baby. Of course, we do have the soul, but the shot speed on these shots is fast enough that the soul's not going to help us there. Alright, we're going to be done with the mom's heart fight. No deal with the devil, that's fine. Let's head down to the Hush fight. Now I really think that we're in it to win it here. I think we could have a top 1% score. Curse of the Blind sucks. Let's see if we get Black Candle. Piggy Bank is great, potentially. Blank card. Blank card, sun. Won't you come and wash away the rain? Sadly, not interested. Let's open these first. Okay, lots of money. Now we can slow down. I mean, time is still valuable, but it's not so valuable. What do you think? Let's go bottom. Gimpy. It's actually pretty good. And Mega Bean is not good at all. So let's re-roll that. We got Friendly Ball. Also not really good at all. Let's try to re-roll that again. There's a battery charge. There's no battery charge. Alright, I think we just go to the boss fight. We'll maybe buy the Spirit Heart just in case, and then go to the boss fight. Blank Card Sun is okay, but I'd prefer to have the D6. Our shots are not landing from this position, so we do have to be a little up close and personal. You know, we have the soul, we also have Dry Baby, and Dry Baby is a really nice kind of blocker. But I'd say it's definitely very scary that, you know, this blue baby fight is taking a little longer than I'd like it to. I don't think there's any reason to use the sun card on this floor. We'll use it probably on the cathedral. Doesn't really matter, to be honest, when we use it. So I would prepare yourself for probably a pretty long Hush fight here. The good news is that we can probably stop, you know, many of these shots if we run into them with a little bit of, you know, ferocity. I'm also trying to dodge in such a way that we keep ourselves in that succubus aura for as long as possible. It's not easy, but it is worth it, I think. Well, I just went like super cross-eyed there, but apparently we didn't get hit, so that's positive. You know, being able to do... Whoa, where did that bullet come from? But being able to do 1.5 times damage is worth it as long as we're still hitting, you know, roughly as much as we were hitting before. Succubus also super useful just for obviously being able to hit, you know, the Hush, and predominantly also hit the enemies that are relatively weak. You can even get some diagonal shots in there on occasion. At some point, we're going to hit diminishing returns where it makes more sense to just dodge than to worry about the succubus, but I think we're doing a great job so far. That was very stupid of me, but we got a little bit of a thame damage in there, and that's, you know, that's part of the rub here. You know, if we get hit, we can pretty easily kill some miniature enemies, hopefully get a black heart out of it. Hey, thank you. That was very helpful, Dark Bomb. We're halfway through and we've only been hit once. Halfway home and my page is still blowing up. Today was like one of those fly dreams, didn't it? I was trying to figure out the sequencing of Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day. No helicopter looking for the... That's my favorite line in It Was a Good Day, because a lot of Ice Cube's Good Day is selfish, and I don't mean that it shouldn't be selfish, you know? It's a good day for him because of all the sweet stuff that's happening to him. But when he says no helicopter looking for the murder, you're like, oh shit, Ice Cube is like really happy that his community is safe today. It's like a little bit of a humanizing line, or a nobilizing line. I don't even know if that word exists, but... I mean, there are some egotistically motivated parts of it. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read, Ice Cube's a pimp. But, when he says no helicopter looking for the murder, you're like... he cares about his community. Hopefully this fight ends, so I don't have to go into yet another rigorous analysis of It Was a Good Day by the Cube of Ice. Almost done. Gimpy synergizes extremely well with Dark Bomb, as we're seeing right here. Just gave us an extra Spirit Heart. We're gonna have like roughly the same amount of HP that we started with. Those shots ain't getting close. That one is though. Yeah, that was rough, and will continue to be rough. Okay, just go. There's another Spirit Heart back here. Gimpy probably. Okay, now we got continuum shots. We're good. I think we're gonna have a shit time on this run, but everything else might be fine. Wow, we're even like pushing the shots back. Jesus Christ. Again, way more damage than I should have taken, but overall, pretty pleased with it. Yeah, let's head up to the next floor. I don't know where we'll use the sun card, because I kind of want to get the maximum exploration bonus. Let's put it on pause, take a sip of this coffee I've been waiting on. Rarely do you get a coffee at the perfect temperature. This coffee is at the perfect temperature. It's like warm, but not at all unpleasant to drink. Brings out the flavors of the roast. And it provides an adequate delivery method to get caffeine into my bloodstream in an expedited fashion. Thank you, Miter. I'm thinking we save the sun card. And the reason for that is we do have 2 HP, so it's possible we could use the sun card to get mapping and 1 HP. Usually, in Isaac, if you get the opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you'd like to take it, to get 2 birds stoned at once. But I think in this case, it is viable, especially because it's a daily, so I don't want to say the stakes are high, but like, you know, we'd like to perform well. Nice. I don't know, it's too early to do like a post-mortem of this daily, but it is going to be like, you know, 45 minutes long probably. I think we had to make, because I was slow early, we had to make a lot of sacrifices that I'm not necessarily thrilled that we made, honestly. Like we lost a lot of time. Especially early, we lost a lot of time. And that made it impossible for me to do like a couple of self-sacrifice rooms and stuff like that. Or not self-sacrifice, a couple of curse rooms, a couple of mob trap rooms, and it kind of left us a little bit behind the 8 ball, to be honest with you. But I think we really salvaged like a pretty awesome opportunity out of this. Man, Gimpy and the Miter are just going nuts here. Gimpy and the Miter. brimstone. Gimpy! Gimpy! You think I'm gonna stop? I'm not gonna stop. Gimpy! Gimpy! Gimpy and the might. Okay, we also got little brimstone. I don't know when we picked that up, but that's gonna help us quite a lot, actually. I mean, we got 2 of the best familiars you can possibly hope to get from Cambion Conception. Little brimstone and the suck you. Okay, that's probably enough. I don't want to get sued. We will go to our curse room. We have no guppy items to the best of my memory, but it has been a little bit of a long run, and these old bones are tired, so I might be wrong. Sure, we'll take fruitcake. That's fine by me. Contract from below? Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think it was a great reroll, but I thought that contract from below was like a little too late to be incredibly useful. That blew up none of the ones I wanted it to blow up. That's funny. And by funny, I mean stupid. Spirit heart back there. We'll get it if we need it, but because we have Dark Bum, I'm expecting we probably won't need it. Pretty much, whoa, right. Pretty much 100% of the reason I took fruitcake is because we have the chance to get Godhead shots, so it seemed like obviously we want to take fruitcake. Sure, Hive Mind will blow up in our face sometimes, but not Hive Mind. Fire Mind will blow up in our face sometimes, but hey man, that's the cost of doing business. Forgot we had Piggy Bank as well. So when I said it was a big item, I really meant within the context of like getting IV Bag as well, which we're not going to get probably, but even still, even without it, I think it's pretty nice. Of course, there's all sorts of non-Godhead but still really useful tiers from fruitcake. Holy Light, Explosivo occasionally. The Godhead shots are the big ones. Man, so many black hearts. Is that just a Thane gives us... How many times have I ended up asking this question? But does the Thane just give us a chance to get black hearts from enemies when we kill them? Well, I mean, I know Dark Bum could... Whoa, oh, Fire Mine. Hey, cool it. Or Ipecac, maybe. I think it was Fire Mine, but... I don't know if you can get Ipecac with fruitcake. Blank Rune. Let's take Blank Rune down to the next floor. I really doubt it'll be Yera, but there's what, like a 1 in 10 chance it could be? It's not going to give us that many more points, even if it is, but if it gives us the extra items, it'll be really fun. So I think that's a good use of Blank Rune. And to be honest with you, what are the odds that we're going to actually need our Sun card? It's looking pretty low, which is, of course, an incredible luxury, but... Oh, there's another red heart thanks to Gimpy. Yeah, we have finally reached the point where I think that we're completely 100% safe here. It's a nice position to be in. Didn't always look like it was going to be like that, so... Very, I wouldn't say flattered, but honored that we've, impressed that we managed to make it happen. And Isaac is dead. We will head down to the next floor, and then we're just hoping for the dream... Blank Rune Yera here. That was just, it's another Blank Rune. Blank Rune Yera. Hagalaz, what a waste. Okay, wait, we got another one. Blank Rune. I don't even know what that one is. Okay, we got Flush, Cursed Eye, Piercing Shots, Chemical Peel. I think we will take Piercing Shots and reroll the other 3. We got Proptosis. We know exactly where to go, which means we're going to do, of course, every single room. Because we want to get the maximum exploration bonus. This is a great run. I think we made some good stuff happen here. I'm not that excited about Proptosis simply because we were already set, but of course it's always nice to have things that make your run easier, and Proptosis definitely fits the bill there. I re-rolled Chemical Peel just because I don't think it's that valuable of a damage upgrade. Mini Mush is okay, but we really don't need it. So I figure if we don't need it, then it probably becomes a good reroll target instead. Never stood a chance, man. We should have a reroll ready after this room. Good. Okay. Magic Mush is way better than Mini Mush. We don't need Blue Baby's only friend. On this run, we wouldn't get any value out of it. But it's a fan favorite, and by fan favorite, I mean it's my favorite. I'm a fan of it, and it's one of my favorites. Should get those. They are points. Yeah, this is pretty good. We've gotten into a position where this is very, very solid. Wish we were getting more drops, but, you know, life goes on. More item drops, that is. We're getting a ton of spirit hearts. Yeah, this is remember this when people tell you not to take number 1. Who's the loser now? Who's the loser now? Admittedly, it was because we got Mr. Dolly that number 1 didn't suck for us in the beginning of the game, but still, who's the loser now? We'll just continue. I mean, we're gonna reroll, but then we're gonna do our backtracking in such a way that we hit the rooms that we need to hit. Yeah, sure. Give us Tiny Planet, man. See if I give 2 shakes of a lamb scrote on this one. I'm not pleased with that joke, but it is out there in the vacuum now. Or in the ether, I should say. Why take Tiny Planet? Because it's weird, basically. You got me. Infested. Yeah, we're still killing things, like, at a ridiculous pace. That was bad damage on my part, but we got our HP back immediately. Little Horn, where'd you go, man? I mean, there's not that much to say about this one right now. I wouldn't say it's nerve-wracking, but we kind of find ourselves in this position now where, you know, what's done is done. We're set on the daily. Our score is pretty much going to be dictated based on stuff that has already happened, so we don't really have to... I mean, it's freeing because we pretty much just run out the clock here and then see how things look, but it also means that we can't really affect our score that much one way or the other. I think, I like to make a prediction as we get closer to the end just for some perspective on how things are going. I think we're probably going to be top, like, 2% today. And top 2% usually means, you know, I would say top 300 maybe? Oh, that was a great one. Top 300 or something like that. I think it's very realistic for us. Not the best relative rank we've ever had, but I think we probably outperformed our own average on today's daily. My average score is like top 7.5%, but that's because like 6 out of 7 end up being top 2%, and then the last one I fuck up, like once a week I fuck up a daily and get like 20th percentile, but not that that's even bad. I'm just throwing it out there. You can see on Greedbutt what your, you know, average percentage finish is. We have no orbitals, so, I mean, the Chariot card seems kind of useless to me, except to avoid a damage penalty. Once we've already done enough that we know that Blue Baby will die easily anyway. Just probably coming up. Just like one more good hit. Like that one right there. Oh, yeah, good use of the Chariot card. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We finished at 39,000. What did I say? 255, baby. That's pretty okay. I'm happy with today's daily. Could have been better, but I think we pulled victory from the jaws of defeat for now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.